All right, next we have the air signs. I had to go ahead and just do these separate videos. I thought it was going to be like a pick a card, but you know, things arise. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you were any of those three signs or have any placements, keep in mind it can pertain to your past, your present, your potential near future. Not only talking about you, but people and situations going on around you. Feel free to swap the energy. If it find that it doesn't really make sense, go to another read on the channel. Lots of stuff under the playlist tabs. Okay, so we've got, with your air stuff here, we've got the twister, we've got the storm. This is hurricane, gale force winds here. And then we have the lovely peaceful field. You know, these, you might have seen these on a trip before, or I don't know. Every time I see them when we're going on a trip, they're kind of scary to me because they're so freaking huge. Then we got a kid blowing bubbles. So I feel like this, okay, if you were drawn to the earth sign read too, you might want to watch that. Your energy is a little the same. Something here that we're going through. Excuse me. All right. This too shall pass. This could be in your recent past as well. This could be pertaining to your past. Keep that in mind, please. So let's get some more on the twister hurricane energy over here. What else do the air signs? Whoa, okay. Okay. Letting go. There's a new vision. Letting go of being the outsider. I feel like these two cards and these two cards go together. This flew over here, so I'm going to leave it there. So there's been a postponement here. I feel like that goes that way. Let's get a little more here. We've got an inner child card here. We've got an inner child card here. And this inner child is locked up. She's locked out. Number 5. There's a change coming in the wind. Number 8, letting go to the idea of infinite abundance. Something around abundance. Okay, and also I want to point out that on the earth side read, there's on the cover photo, there's a hand holding a little sprout. So 222 on the timer. You definitely might want to make time to go back and check that out if you want, or save it to the watch later playlist, okay? So you're letting go of certain constructs mentally. Something that kept you, maybe, you know, no offense to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, no offense to you viewers, but it was a little bit of immaturity on your inner child's part. It's how you chose to view a situation or how you chose to react to a situation, I feel. But the good news is there is maturity coming. What's this postponement with the wind? What is the postponement over here? I guess they all say wind, right? Postponing participating in something. And like, you see how color's coming back on her thing? And not everything's just black and white over here. Like, she's seeing through a new lens, a new window. And look at all this color here. So this is telling me, like, you're broken free, and look at the color on the outside of the chains right here. And all this color right here. So there's something here that you have done the fucking work on, man. You've done that dirty work. And you need to give yourself credit where credit is due, because you're bad mofo, right? Let me tell you right now, air signs. You overcame certain mental and emotional trauma, or, you know, negative self-judgment, whatever it was, okay? This inner child healing. You overcame a lot when you were a child, okay? There was significant trauma. This could be verbal abuse too, since we've got all the wind and air. This could have been, you know, bullying from people, and maybe not, I'm sorry if it was physical harm, but some of you, a lot of you, it's more verbal. It was more verbal abuse. And now it's like you're taking that and you're choosing to see a different way. You were in isolation for a long time too. Let me see. And also there's a flying kite here. So, you know, something your inner child might like to do is go out on a windy day and fly a kite. There's a saying too, like you say something to someone that you want out of your hair, right? Why don't you go fly a kite? You might want to look up where that came from. But we've got inner voice, receptivity, and new vision. So I feel like this is allowing you, look at all this blue too. Something is opening up. Look at this. Okay. There's a ship here, or is that an iceberg? The dolphins signify playful energy for me as well. There's a lot of inner child stuff here. I thought that was a ship in the middle under the thing, but it's a something that was submerged. It's an iceberg. Couldn't think of the name. Green and blue, heart and communication coherence. There's a new vision coming in, and you're becoming very receptive. You could have had a certain situation happen to you in childhood around your psychic gifts and abilities. A lot of us are born with them. We're very open when we're little, and then we might see something or hear something that scares us, or we might scare the adults around us, and then they, you know, quietly condition us to put it under wraps and put our gifts and abilities in a box, right? Our psychic senses. So something here. And the letter P also, I'm noticing postponement and participation. Oh shit, there's 2 number 4s here, which is signifying a new stable something. Can we get more on postponement? You've been postponing participating in a certain endeavor as well. I heard the word ritual. Maybe there was a postponement in a certain thing. Okay, we have the rebel. So now you're going, I feel like he's broken those chains, and we're going into our inner teenager healing, you know? Source, connecting with source, the rebel. Like, it's like you're breaking out of some construct. And we're talking about psychic gifts and abilities. So maybe you were raised in a background where the adults, you know, oh my gosh, that's taboo. You can't, that's of the devil, or we don't speak of such things, or, you know, maybe you felt like they were kept under wraps a lot. There's a new beginning coming in here for you, air signs, though. What's the new vision? Being receptive to that inner voice that's trying to show you a new vision about something. Something that you've been clinging to the past on. And see how this is all mumble jumbled. She can't even see out of it. And then something that you were postponing on, and now the window is clear, or it's going to become clear for you guys. I feel like getting a tea leaf card. A 4-leaf clover. There's great and good fortune coming for you, air signs. This, okay, I'm looking at this card, but I pulled the marriage card. So there's certain constructs or outmoded beliefs that were involving how a relationship should be. But also for some of you, there is marriage in the cards for you. There's marriage coming towards you. You're on a path towards that significant person. Parrot, someone will gossip about your secrets. But with parrots, I feel like somebody's repeating something. I don't think somebody's gossiping about anything about you. Maybe in your past. Maybe that's a reflection of it. Birth of or conception of a child or enterprise. So there's marriage and family in the cards for you. Harmony after a long battle with guilt and shame. What else are they letting go? Reaching out to the source. Success is assured for you guys. Tiger energy coming through. If you're not seeing tigers already, you'll probably start. I actually feel like, ow, I feel like using this deck. All right, let's, yeah, we got crib and marriage. Could be like, don't they call houses cribs too? So great and good fortune coming in. 4-leaf clovers, if you're not seeing them, you will start. But there's like, maybe there was a postponement here. You were rebelling against reflecting on some certain situation in the past, because we don't like to relive those emotions, right? But it's coming through, it's clearing, or it has cleared for you. What else for the air signs? One more. All right, I gotta pick it up off the floor. So picking ourselves back up off the floor, there's a gain, emotional gain. Success again, that's the second card, 2 successes right here. I can't make this shit up. The Ace of Cups. There's an emotional, know, I'm just not sure. Seven of Swords in reverse. Futility in reverse. We also have the Ace of Discs. You're gaining a perspective of success. You're gaining harmony. You're gaining receptivity to that inner voice. Like, oh, that must be my intuition. Oh, you know, you can call it your higher self, God, Jesus, your angels, whomever. It's like you're going to be very clear and concise with them. They're coming through loud and clear for you. And for a long time, you resisted this. You resisted the idea that we were able to connect. You resisted the idea of the unknown. Have the King of Wands in reverse. So there was like something to do with a masculine energy or masculine energy within ourselves. Oh, somebody is reaping their karma right now. A masculine energy that was no way no to you in the past. And look over here on the bottom of the deck. Justice will be served on that note. You knew you had to walk away from that one. I don't think it hurt them as bad as it said that it did. They just wanted to be able to control and manipulate you. They don't like it whenever they find out they can't control and manipulate us anymore, right? So I've got the Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is like, you're like taking off that blindfold and realizing the abundance that you have around you, the people who care and who matter the most around you. There's a new vision coming in that's being created. And so whatever you're going through right now, this too shall pass. If it's in a healthy situation that keeps going with karmic cycle, and people are clinging to the past, you know, we either can forgive and forget and move on and trust, or if the person keeps going around and doing the bad things and the toxic energy and the negativity, then it's time to disconnect and move on. You could have known this person at a very young age too. Okay, yeah, creating a new world into being, creating emotional contentment for yourself. Spirit says you have all the tools and the resources to get through this tower moment that's going on, through this tornado, hurricane upheaval. And you will have all the resources that you need later on to go on that path that you're wanting to. Okay? So you're moving away from those, you know, shady individuals. This guy stole everybody's swords behind their back and they didn't even care how they hurt somebody. So you're moving away from that. You're moving, yeah, chaos and conflict in reverse here because you have the strength. You found that inner strength to end this situation. This has to do with a connection because you're a fucking empress and you deserve the great good stuff. And this either has come out in light to you or it's being awakened within you as to why a situation ended and how things were played out. But you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're moving on to calmer water. And you're like, you got the whole world in your hands. A lot of lion energy here too. So you could be drawn to some of the fire sign reads as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have yet to do those. Those are actually coming up next. So I'm posting these videos because I can only upload one at a time. So keep an eye out. Or any of the other fire sign reads. If you're attracted to a title, it's for a reason. Just because you're not one of those signs doesn't mean there's not something there for you, okay? Yeah, you're coming out of lack mentality. And you got bigger and better fish to fry after this. Woo, it's divinely led. It's divinely guided. You just follow that. Yeah, Spirit knows you've been through it. You've been through the ringer. You're last man standing. Look, he's all torn up and bumped up and bruised, but he's still there. And look, he took everybody else's staff away from them. He's the victor in this situation. In the past, there were a lot of people telling you, well, what in the hell are you doing that for? You can't do that. You know what? You're crazy. You'll never be able to succeed. You'll never do this. You'll never do that. Bitch, you're proving them wrong now, aren't you? This is all I have for you. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I love it for you. If it helped, if it resonated, hit that like and subscribe button for me. If you would be more inclined to a personal read, my contact information is below. And if you want to, comment below how it helped or if it made sense to you, okay? I love to hear feedback. I don't get a lot of feedback on my stuff, so it's greatly appreciated. Any effort you put forth to help me out here. Love and light.